Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Oh my god, I've just got a special delivery. It's got some weight on it. I wonder what's in there. Could it be a watch? Could it be a new watch for little old me? Well, I tell you what, let's go together and unpack it live. Oh my god, a live unboxing. I've never heard of that before. That must be something new and original. Not. Three. Wow. 3 boxes. Oh my god. 1, 2, slightly different box. 3. 1. Okay, this is exciting stuff, guys. I think I know what's in these boxes. Which one do I open first? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's pick this one because it's smaller. Right, let's pick this one. Right. Ooh. Hope you guys are with me. Oh, you get all. Oh, everything's there. Is that a clue? V192. Who knows what a V192 is? Would that be solar power movement? Seiko warranty. Oh, the suspense is killing me. Oh wow, it's fall out of the box. It's oh. Now, this is a lesson in packaging, guys. That's how it's arrived, and it's fallen out of the packaging. So at least I can show you that it wasn't me. Wow. What a pretty little watch. 39mm. I'm sure it's not 39mm, but I will check it out. Wow. Look at that watch. Look at that watch. I know a few things about this watch, but I'm going to cover that in another video. The main thing is that it's solar power. You put this in a window for 5 hours and it will run for 6 months. Wow. You see the power indicator down there? That's saying it's full, guys. I don't know why everything is doing that. Let me have a look at this. No, I think it needs resetting. Anyway, that's one. I wonder what's in this box. Need to keep them all separate now because of different things. Another one. Oh wow. Slightly. When I read the spec on this one, it says that the dial is yellow, when to me it's a cream. Sorry, I do apologize. It says that the dial is gold, but it looks cream. Again, I'm liking the look of these watches, guys. Now, because obviously this one's got tape on it, I think somebody's been trying this one on, if you ask me. This one has definitely never been used before. They're all brand new. Box again. Right, so I'm gonna have to mark these up because knowing which one goes to which box. Obviously we know which one is a smaller one. Right, let's get this one opened. You ready, guys? Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, the camera doesn't do this one justice. Oh. What color is this? It's like a chocolate brown. I mean, the camera's in the way, but I swear to God, that's chocolate brown. Oh my God. Now, I hate those videos where they're bashing watches just to get clicks, but here they are. Look at these watches. These are all solar power and they're all on loan from JJB Watches. All I can say is, oh my God, the weight on them is incredible. Can you believe that these watches are £475 each? Oh, the watch guy in me wants to say stuff about these watches, when really you should just look at them and enjoy them. Just look at these dials. So I believe that's gold. I'm going to call this chocolate. Now, I wanted to say something about this watch, but let's go straight to this one. This one, you would never buy this watch. You'd see this watch and you'd never order it. Because when I've been watching a lot of Google reviews, they're all moaning because it's solar power. Those are solar cells, and they're saying they're slightly blue. They're not black, and bloody moan. But the fact that these solar cells are chocolatey on this one, it really stands out. You know, this is the one everybody would buy, but I think I'm drawn to this one. Holy cow, look at this watch. Power reserve indicator is saying it's full. I do need to check the time on these. There's 3 solar cells, there's a power indicator, there's a date wheel. Now the date wheel is buried deep down, which suits me because I don't like dates on watches. This watch, please don't quote me on this, I haven't got my notes on me, but this watch here is only 13 point something millimeters thick. Let's say 13.2 or 13.3. For a solar powered chronograph, that's incredible, guys. Oh, I've got to try this one on. Now, remember, they're not known for their bracelets, but you can spend £6,000 on a Grand Seiko, and the bracelet will be just as bad as this Seiko. Oh, let me try this one on. Oh my God, look at this watch. What a wrist presence on this watch. Right, that's it for the unboxing, guys. I am going to go and play with these new toys. Oh my Lord. Can I just say that if you were to buy all 3 of these watches, that would be just under £1,500. What Tudor watch can you buy looks like this, is as accurate as any of these 3 watches, and is £1,500? The answer is nothing. This watch here, even at full retail at £580, if you were to buy this watch from any authorized dealer, they will give you 10% in a heartbeat, which would bring the watch down to, let's say, $550. That means it's 1/10 of the price of the Tudor Panda. And I've owned a Tudor Panda, guys. And this is stunning. Got some big ideas for these watches. Very big ideas for these watches. Oh my God. These watches in real life are stunning. What? You would never pick this one. Look at the chocolate. Look at the chocolate on that dial. Oh my God. I bet you this is not even called chocolate. It's bloody chocolate, guys. It's a fucking chocolate dial. Saytona. A chocolate dial Saytona. Holy cow. Remember, that's gold and that's the Panda. This was going to be my first choice. Oh, maybe I get these 2. Oh my Lord, look at these watches, guys. Holy cow. I know everything about these watches, but I'm getting a bit excited now, so I'm going to have to chill, and I'll talk to you later. So this is how the watch works, guys. You've got your seconds indicator there, and you've got your timing minute indicator there, and that sub-dial also has another purpose, but it's a 60 seconds, guys. That's it. It's only a 60-second timer. Over here, what they've chosen to do is do a 24-hour indicator on the sub-dial. So you've got the 3 sub-dials, seconds indicator, minutes for the timing, and 24-hour. Then you've got the date wheel here, and then you've got the timing second hand up here. So basically, to activate the watch, you just simply press the button. Now, did you see that the timing minute hand just jumped up to the center? That's because it has a dual purpose. When you're not using the chronograph, that hand will become a power indicator, indicating how much charge the solar panels have existing. Would you believe that a fully charged watch lasts 6 months? When you turn the chronograph back off, like so, and you reset it, if you just bear with me, you will see in a second that it will go back and show you the power indicator. Now, this watch has 100 meters water resistance, but it's still not a screw down crown, guys, so you want to still be careful with it. But it says it's 100 meters water resistance, so it is a true sports watch. It's got an IP coating on the bezel, and the indices are painted in. It also has no logo on the winder, which I actually quite like, because you try and get a logo to sit straight, it never happens. This solves all the problems. Now, the watch is 13.4 millimeters thick. For a solar chronograph, that's really good, guys. That's not thick at all. And what I really like about the watch is that the lug to lug is 20 mil. So it is a real strap monster here, guys. An absolute strap monster. Nearly every manufacturer is screaming to let you have a 20 millimeter strap. One of the only shortfalls with the watch is that it's flat here, not really curved. Now, even though the bracelet has got a slight curve to it, when I tried to put on a strap with a big curve on it, there was a big line. So if you are buying a strap for this watch, make sure it's a flat edge strap. It'll fit a lot better on the watch. And now you'll see that the power indicator has actually gone to its natural position, which is telling me that the watch is fully charged. Now, another thing that's quite interesting about the watch is when you pull it out to the second position, the watch still keeps running, and then it allows you to change the date without affecting the watch. I mean, I like that function. So here's another one I prepared earlier saying it is the 14th. So let's just go to the 14th. Go almost there. And one more. And then, so you haven't affected the time on the watch. Now, I did set these both to similar times, and now they're almost at the same time. You will find that these watches are super accurate. However, on the spec, it says it's not super accurate, but trust me, these watches are amazingly accurate. Remember, they're solar powered. So the solar pots are here, 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 here. What I really like about the watch is the fact that you get a solar power watch that's not too thick, that's got 100 meters water reserve, 100 meter water reserve, water resistance, and you don't need to service these watches. These watches will not need touching for decades, and I mean decades, guys. So if you want a really nice watch that's usable, and I would call inexpensive, you might want to consider buying one of these watches. The Seiko PROSPEX Solar Speed Timer. That was interesting. Right, so this is the Seiko PROSPEX Solar Speed Timer. The Panda. A very nice watch. Now, just let's be clear on something. I've been lent this watch, and I've been lent this watch, and I've been lent this watch because I'm a customer of JJB Watches. I have a relationship with JJB Watches, so they've lent me watches. I paid for a watch from JJB Watches, and that's currently being serviced at a mega boutique. It just is. James, the owner of JJB Watches, knows I like watches. When I saw that he had one of these watches in stock, I had to have it. I had to have this one. I didn't know he was going to send me all three of the ones he had available to purchase. I didn't know he was going to send me all three, but he did because he trusts me. I'm a customer who spends my money with James. I'm loving the gold. I really am. I'm absolutely loving the gold. I thought I was going to love the Panda. The black one is the best. However, I've got loads of black watches, so I'm going towards the gold at the moment. I'm going to tell you about 5 reasons why these watches are so good, and that's it. I'm not going to bore the ass off you with all that technical information that people give you because they're paid to tell you how good the watches are. I'm going to tell you how good the watch is, and I'm going to tell you 5 reasons why you might want to buy said watch. You ready? So number 1, it's a 39mm case. So it's quite sweet on the small wrist. Now I wear my watches on the bone, but imagine you were wearing it in the normal place. It actually fits quite comfortably on a standard wrist. See that? Looks perfect, right? I've got a 6 3/4 inch wrist, so that watch was made for my wrist. Now I've not sized this watch because it's not my watch, it belongs to JJB Watches. Incidentally, I have already covered the bracelets on these are not very good. If I was to buy one of these watches, I would put it straight on a NATO immediately. The watch is only 13.4mm thick. Now you would say that's thick. It isn't, because you've got to think it's a solar power watch that is also a chronograph. So there's a lot going on inside that watch, guys. For it to be 13.4mm thick, trust me, that is a thin watch, a thin chronograph, a thin solar powered speed timer. It's got 100 meters of water resistant. That's the second good thing about this watch. It's a usable, wearable sports watch. Omega Speedmaster, 50 meters. This one, 100. You can't argue with that. It's not a screw down crown though, so just remember you'll have to have some respect for the watch, but it's 100 meters water resistant. Number 2 point, being solar powered, this is what gets me. You put this in a window or a normal room light for 5 hours and it gets fully charged. Then you won't have to charge this bad boy for 6 months. You could put this in a drawer for 3 months, pull it out the drawer and it still works. No watch winders needed, nothing like that, and it's going to be accurate. Don't believe the spec, this is going to be bob on accurate. It also has a power reserve indicator. You see there's an F there and there's an E there, full empty. It's idiot proof. I've already covered it in the detail video. If you've missed that, go back and watch it. No service intervals, number 4. You don't need to service the bloody thing. This thing, I'm 50 now. I'll be 75, 80 by the time this needs service. By then I've forgotten to even own it. This watch is low maintenance, no service intervals. You don't have to do nothing to the watch to maintain it. The last thing, the 5th thing I'm going to tell you about, and there's a lot more going on this watch, like the crystal. It's a sapphire crystal dome glass, big deal. The biggest thing they like about this watch, it's a strap monster. It's a 20mm strap monster. You wouldn't believe how hard it is when you buy a watch and it's a 19mm lug to lug or a 21mm lug to lug and all your NATO straps are 20. You're proper knackered, aren't you? You've got to go and buy more NATO straps. I'm having that problem now. I've got watches that are now 21mm lug to lug and none of my 20mm NATOs work on the watch. So I've now got to go and rebuy NATOs that I already own to match my new watches. It's a bit annoying, but hey, what can you do? Luckily for me, this NATO is from a No Time to Die and it has yellow accents in it which go perfectly with this gold dial. Remember, it's not yellow, it's down as the gold. If you want the yellow one, it's gold in the spec sheets. I don't want to rabbit on, and I don't want to keep telling you what this watch has to offer. I love this watch, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to buy a watch. I'm going to buy one of these bad boys. Which ones do you want? I don't know. I think you're all going to go for the Panda, but you're making a mistake here, because the black one is absolutely gorgeous. And when it first arrived in normal daylight, it still does it to me now. It doesn't look black. It looks like a chocolate. It looks like a chocolate brown. You tell me, does that look black or does that look chocolate? But the gold is the winner so far. Right, now, on YouTube, there's hundreds of videos on this particular watch. It's not a new watch. It's just a watch I've always wanted to look at with a view to buying. On the clickbait videos, they're going to call it a Seiko. It is not a Rolex. It never will be a Rolex. It was never designed to be a Rolex. Anybody that calls this a Daytona is on crack. But it's a lovely watch, and what I love about the watch is, really hear this. This is somebody that spent thousands on watches. This bracelet is no better and no worse than a Grand Seiko £6,000 watch. I have Grand Seiko bracelets exactly the same as this, and this watch only costs £580. Yes, £580. Now, JJB Watches, who I'm not getting paid to advertise for, are selling all of these three watches for £475. That's a pretty good price. Now, if you're one of my subscribers and you get hold of James and you live in the United Kingdom, he'll throw you in free postage. On his Instagram, it does say plus postage. Not if you're one of my subscribers. Which one do you fancy? Get on the phone to James and order one. Remember, he's not paying me to say this. Right, so it's not a Rolex. Go buy one. You might enjoy it. The Seiko PROSPEX, Prostate, Solar Speed Timer. A very nice little entry-level watch. Not a luxury watch. Nice entry-level watch. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.